see if we can get the stream up. See if go as it always should be. The microphone's ready to go.
Your attention, please. A group of carolers will convene at 1500 hours in the main hall. All are welcome to attend.
Is the mic working?
Is the mic working?
Yes, it is. Mic is working. We are ready to go. What is happening, guys? It is Danny Lads 1989. Welcome to my belated Christmas special. I was supposed to do this Christmas Eve, but I'm sure you can imagine how busy I was and hungover I was. I didn't really get a chance to do it, so I thought I would do it today, being obviously Boxing Day, and we're back on Division 1. I thought a little bit of survival, a little bit of snow, the whole cold thing, and, you know, that sort of environment, special for Christmas. Why not? So if you're not doing anything better, guys, sit back, enjoy. I'm going to take us back to the old days. I'm going to do the whole survival thing. We're going to get some hunters involved, proper hunters involved, not these ones from Division 2 that we have to hunt down. The proper hunters, when they come, you know about it. So if you haven't seen anything like this before, make sure that you stay tuned, because Division 1 was a whole different scale of where it was concerned for hunters and just intensity level for me. But being on the PS5, going back to the Division 1 is a little bit crazy. It's a little bit slower. It's a little bit less what I remember. So you might have to bear with me. I might be a bit rusty. I might die a couple of times. But it's a little bit of a Christmas special. I'm just doing it for fun. So do sit back and enjoy. Ray Ray is in the house. Good morning, Ray Ray. How you doing, brother? Good to see you in the house. I'm just going to share the stream, as always, across a couple of platforms, guys. I won't be a minute. But yeah, I thought I'd just bring back the Division 1 survival for a bit of a survival special, if you like, and bring back the good old days of Division 1. So I'm just going to share this in the Discord for a start.
You want a challenge? I got one.
Share on Twitter, as I always do. So difficult to find what you're looking for. You're trying to share everything. You're trying to do it so quickly. You can't just find what you need to do, and I end up faffing about with it for so long I can't get started. But just bear with me a second, guys. Mr. Tots McGoltz is in the house. Figured out I can check on you. Everything's okay. Yes, mate. How we doing? Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that good stuff. Hope everybody has had a fantastic Christmas day, or yesterday I had a fantastic Christmas day. I was supposed to do this special on Christmas Eve, but I was that busy and then that hungover, I just couldn't be fussed to do it. My head was like, I felt like I had a sumo wrestler sat on my head, so if I would have been streaming, I'd have been like this the whole time. Like, hey guys, you alright? So, I just couldn't do it. So you will have to bear with me. Might be a bit rusty, but we're going to go back to the good old days and give it a go. So I've shared across a couple of platforms now, guys, so that should do for now. Let's bring us back up to speed so we know where we are.
Your attention, please. Dr. Ellis will be continuing his lecture series this evening at 1900 hours.
Yeah, back up to speed.
Seating is limited.
And we are good to go. So I'll kick us off loading because it could take a while to load us into one because obviously I haven't played it in that long. I don't know how long the loading time is, whether they just put you into a game on your own. I don't know whether you have to have a certain amount of people. So we'll kick it off to load, and then we'll take it from there. So sorry, it wasn't very comfortable there. It's much better. But yeah, I was supposed to do this on Christmas Eve, guys, and do a Christmas special for you. But I just genuinely didn't get round to doing it because I was that busy and that hungover. I just couldn't deal with the spotlight, if you know what I mean. So my apologies. This Christmas special should have been obviously Christmas Eve, but I just didn't get round to doing it. So what's that you're saying there? I sent you some messages about a week ago. Never heard back. So worried about you. Didn't know. No, to be honest, mate, I've been that busy leading up to Christmas. You got to think the last week leading up to Christmas at my work, I was doing 45 hours. We were really mowed out at work, so I just didn't get time. And then when I came on and I had like 1,000 messages, I just didn't even bother going through them, mate. So, yeah, my apologies for not getting back to you. Everything is fine. I was just that busy leading up to Christmas, and then I went out on the Friday. So I was a little bit hungover on the Saturday morning, which obviously Christmas Eve, the Saturday morning, I should have done a live stream then, but I was that hungover and that tired, I couldn't do it. Yesterday, obviously being Christmas Day, so I have just been that busy, mate. I wasn't ignoring you or anything. I've just been that busy trying to sort everything out. Everything's been, and look at it, it's already gone. Christmas Day's gone. We're on Boxing Day. So, yeah. Yeah, everything's good, mate. Thank you very much. How was your Christmas, Totes? Tell me how you got on. Did you enjoy it? Did Mr. Claus bring you something good? How's the family? How was the food, mate? Tell me some good stories. That's what I want to hear. Yeah, I was just that busy leading up to you know, as we know, Christmas is a very rushed time of the year. So, yeah. But I thought I'd have a bit of a chill day today. Go back, do a bit of survival on Division 1, and just take it back to the good old days. You know, bit of that. Bit of that, mate. So, welcome if you just joined the stream, guys. Say hello in the chat. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever it is you want to say. Yes, I should have done this stream earlier. I should have done it on Christmas Eve, but I didn't get round to doing my Christmas special for the year, so I'm bringing it to you today. So, as you would say, you know, happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope everybody had a fantastic day yesterday. Hope Santa Claus dropped off many presents for everybody and you all enjoyed it. So, Merry Christmas to all. What have you all got planned for New Year? That's the question. That's the next question now. What's everyone got planned for New Year? That is the big question. Yeah, it was really good Christmas. Sun was in town, so that was good. Yeah, getting on, ready for a stream. So, oh, that's really good, that, mate. I'm glad that you got to see your lad. You got to see your son and everything for Christmas. That's really good news, and everything went well. I'm glad you had a good holiday this year. So I'll say definitely spending some time with family, meeting up with a few times with you guys. Absolutely, mate. 100%, definitely. So probably stream later today. Count me in for that, Totsy. I'm doing a stream myself today, and then I'm doing nothing but relaxing for the rest of the night because, as you can tell, I'm still a bit hungover, a little bit from Christmas Day yesterday, just a little bit. But yeah, I'll definitely tune into your stream later on, Matt. It was weird because I only downloaded Division yesterday, so I put it on. Friday. No, I put it on download Friday, and it only finished Saturday on Christmas Eve. But I didn't obviously check the PlayStation all yesterday because we had family round and we had dinner and kids opening presents, playing with toys. There was so much going on, I didn't even get a chance to turn it on. So when I turned it on today and it was like, oh, it's done, I was like, brilliant. We'll do it today. Oh, we're in. We are in. Now, normally I would show you guys the video if you haven't seen it, but I think everybody that we've got in the stream so far has seen it, so obviously I'll skip it and try and get us in as quick as we can, because one of the things about survival is you have to get to places as quick as possible to get what you need as quick as possible, because the quicker you do that, the faster you get your gear, the faster you get sorted, the more chance you have of surviving, because even in survival, you can get good guns, you can get good weapons, you can get good gear, you can get good clothing to survive, and then you'll get taken out by the ads. So it really is a question of survival. So I'm hoping I won't be too rusty. I've never done survival. Oh, Ray, stay tuned. You will love this, mate. Just watch and learn, my brother. So as soon as you start off, you always get this message, and I always press do not show me again, and I always get it. So pick up your fabric, and then there's also some painkillers in here, because as you're going through this, you are infected as well. So not many people do this, but I always go to the bench and I always craft myself the scarf, because obviously the hat and the scarf are +4 on temperature. So I always craft myself the scarf, because one of the hardest things to find while you're going round is a scarf. It's one of the harder things to find, so equip that. That just gives you a little edge on the snow when you first start. So then get your map up, have a little look where you are. I'm right in the corner, so I am near a crash site. So I just need to run straight down and see if we can get there. So let's try and get... that's not the one I was looking for. It's this side. No, it's not. It's this side. Take your painkillers and start going out and start finding what you can as quick as you can. That's the main thing. So somebody else is already here, so he's probably having a look in here for all the stuff. He certainly is. If I can run into the next one, I might have something in here before he grabs it. Electronics there. But really you want to start heading straight for the crash sites, because the crash sites have early stuff to start you off, like medkits, painkillers, weapons. You know, they have things where it will help you to start off and survive. So you've got to be quick at what you do. Here we go, painkillers. Another quick one to start you off. Clothing is the hardest thing to find, I find, to start off, and as you can tell with my temperature dropping very quickly, you have to be fast and get there quick before the cold sets in and you start to freeze and then you die. That's certainly what we don't want. So fingers crossed I'll find some sort of heat along the way. Should be a bin along the way somewhere. We can chuck a flare and start the fire. Get warm a little bit. So we're going to start freezing in a second. There's a little bit of fire here, I can see it flickering. We're freezing. There we go, somebody's already lit this by the looks of it. That is the festival inside, I think. I think this is one of the landmarks, actually, I remember inside. And there's stuff inside here, I do remember it. You just got to be careful about the NPCs inside here. There's like a staircase, that's where it is. You got to be careful for the NPCs. You used to be able to use the cover-to-cover system. Wasn't on this, was it? I can't remember. You just got to be careful you don't get seen going up. I have been seen. Come on, get in the door. There he is, the guy with the baseball bat, the legend. Gotta be careful now. I know there's some good stuff in here. This door's open, that means somebody else has already been here. Somebody else might have already been here. There's usually good stuff in here. It's just finding where the good stuff is. What you need is water. Water's one of the best things to help with water. Shows where everything is on the floor. So it'll highlight boxes and I think, yeah, the boxes there, somebody's already been here. See, that's how quick people get to places. It does amaze you sometimes at how fast. There we go, there's one of the boxes.
Immune response detected.
So, equip item. Equip item. We'll take that food. We Should get a gun out of this. Can we get a gun? No, it's a chest plate. We'll just loot that. Can hear him. He's out there somewhere. There he is. At least we've got something. We've got a bit of a chest plate. And we've got some painkillers. That's the only one. Painkillers. We've got some food in case we take a lot of damage. Please be a gun. Another chest plate. We've got some medicine off him though. Plus bonus. Anything in here? Right, so we got something to start us off. What was that clipped me? That hurt. As long as you don't drop down from that second bar, you will heal yourself up automatically. So when you drop to the second bar, you've got to heal yourself. So let's press this door. 900 submarine, that's not many at all. Sniper shooting me through the door. Because the GE is on at the minute, it's giving me special ammo. Need the food. Shooting me through the wall. Even to this day, Division 1 is still broken. Alright. See if we can check him out. Anything better in here? Some bits in here. I don't know what that did. That water, yes. That's what we need. Always take the water straight away at early doors, because if you take the water, it will highlight all the other bits for you. That's what it did, it opened that. With the global event on at the minute, it might actually make it a bit easier, being able to set them on fire. We'll equip that jacket. That'll keep us warm. See, with the water now, I should be able to see anything that's been missed. Not that I can. Usually highlights everything in the area. See, look, it'll highlight this here for you, so you can see it. There you go. There's another shirt there. We'll equip that. I'm not sure if that was better than the one I had before. I think the other one might have been 9 to be fair. Equipped it anyway. Right, as soon as we've got the water. Player died right there. We'll see if he dropped his gear. Because if he dropped his gear, whatever he drops, we can pick it up. The infection's getting worse. Need more medicine. This is where the medicine kicks in to make it much better. So we're not infected. We're saving time, which will save time for us later. There's he got down there. But we've not had a bad start. We've got a bit of clothing, so we can survive a tiny bit in heat. But we've still got to be careful. We've still got the water active, which is helping us right now with this. So obviously it's highlighting stuff. Just got to remember how he's got one there. Can't quite remember the way in. I'm pretty sure it's down here. And then there's a turn and just here where the gates are, I think. Should be. I think we're going in for the landmark here. See, look, without the water, all this wouldn't be highlighted. And normally you would run past stuff like that. I certainly would run past stuff like that and wouldn't notice. That's why as soon as you get a chance with the water, the first thing you should do is drink water. As soon as you pick it up, just get it down you and then start running around and start finding more stuff. But we've not had a bad start. We're a little bit warm for now. We haven't got any guns, which is a downer, but I've got a little bit of heat. So, you know, it's not the worst start in the world. It could have Could have been worse. Have I just ran round in a full square to get into this landmine? I think I have, haven't I? I actually don't know how you get into this landmine. Or how he's got down there. How has he got down there? I've just run round in a full square. I don't know how to get in there. Right, we'll leave it. I genuinely don't know how to get in there. That's how he got in the subway to go to the landmine. I think he's got in the subway to go to the landmine, yeah, because there's a green thing. I don't know, I didn't see that before. There's a thing, because obviously with the snow, you wouldn't see it, it's not down here. I jump over that sometimes. Go down this way, you go up to go down. Get hit by something. Who hit me? The train station. I think it is down this way and down the rope. Yeah. Getting hit. Please let that be a go. Nope, it's another chest plate.
Body temperature is critically low.
Now I'm freezing to death, that's not good. And that's the purple guy, that's really not good. And I've got no grenades. If he hits me with that LMG, I am really going to push back. There's heat over here as well, so I can warm myself up. And he will lose me in the snow. That's one thing about Division 1 that I do like. The fog and the snow. You will lose the enemy in the fog and the snow if you run away. My water has run out now, so I can't actually see what's on the floor, and there's cleaners right behind me. Hoping one of them will drop a gun. That's all I need really, just a gun to start me off. Having the GE event on at the minute is helping to me, because you can disorient them or set them on fire and stuff like that, which is really helping. Please let that be a gun. No, it's a mask. Equip item. Give me a bit more health. If I can try and get past this guy without him seeing me, this purple guy, and just get the goods on the other side. There might be a gun on the other side.
You ain't no problem.
No, I'm here, isn't it? I feel like it's helping that at the minute, the GE event at the minute. You wouldn't normally have that with the bleed and stuff. Let's fire back on. There we go. He didn't drop anything. The boss of the area didn't drop anything, that's typical. Get an energy bar so we can eat that. Keep our hunger from popping up. This is what I like about survival. It's there we go. We've got a gun. Navy MP5. It's better than nothing. We need a water now, so I can see everything. There we go. There's one of the boxes. Might get water out of here.
Body temperature dropping.
I said we didn't get a scarf. We did get a scarf. I said it's very hard to find a scarf. What do we go and find straight away? We find a scarf. Typical. But at least we're a bit warmer now, and we've got a gun. That's the main thing.
Warning.
We can actually
Immune
shoot
response
something.
detected. Infection imminent.
My medicine is kicking back in.
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized.
I think this is the dead player over here. You see how much stuff he drops. There you go. He's got a couple of decent bits. He's got a mask, holster, painkillers. We'll have to go through everything. So what you do is you always keep everything in your inventory until you get to one of your safe houses, so you can either deconstruct everything or just attach everything. That's what I do. So if you want to just go through your inventory quick, and then anything really at the start you want health is a bonus to have at the start just to keep you alive really. So you just go with one that's got the most health. This one seems to have more health, all resistant and ammo, which is good. So we'll go with that. And then later on, you kind of want to lean towards the skill, I would say, so that your skills are a little bit better. We'll go with that one that's got a skill in it, because obviously you want really a pulse early doors to help you out. A pulse is very, very good. And then how do you deconstruct every left on this? And it deconstructs everything that you don't want. Let's go. Deconstruct and then go to your appearance. And then I think the jacket I put on, I think I got, or was it the top I put on? Yeah, 9, that made me a bit warmer. But we've not had a bad start to our first survival back after, I can't tell you how long. It's been a very long time since I've played. We've got a couple of bits. We are doing all right. So welcome if you just joined the stream, guys. Welcome, welcome. Just doing a bit of a Christmas special, if you like. Going back to Division 1, playing the good old days, if you know what I mean. And yeah, it is really good, Ray. The main thing about this is it's all about survivability. You've got to be careful about taking damage. You've got to make sure that you guys are fed and watered. You've always got to keep your eyes open for anything that you might be able to loot like this here on the way past it. Got to make sure you've got food, look, can of food. You've got to make sure that your medicine, so you're not taking, because your medicine basically is your time limit that you have. So when you take one of your medicines, the time limit comes up there. So I've got 59 minutes and 31 seconds, I think it said then, left before the virus starts to kill me. And to be fair, the virus kills you pretty quickly. So you've got to get into the DZ, get your antidote for your virus, and then obviously call in your extraction and get yourself out. I think I've gone too far to get back up there, but no one's been down this way, so that's good, because we've got medicine right here. What I need is some, like I said, water is very, very key on this. Oh, hey, oh. So as soon as you've got a decent gun, you're laughing really. You can take them out pretty quickly. But not having a gun is one of the hardest things. There we go, we've got some water now. See, it is, you do have to look for it, but once you get it, it really, really helps. So you'll drink the water, and then it highlights anything within a certain area. I think it's like 10 or 15 meters near you. So all you do is run round, and then you'll see if there's anything on the floor, because obviously it highlights itself. So you can see, look, there you go, it's highlighting already. So you know something's going to be here, so you know another player hasn't been here. So then keep going, and it'll highlight everything in this area, look. See how it's highlighting everything? We've got a gun here. There we go, we've got an LMG. Always good to use LMGs on Division 1. Because obviously the slow fire rates really does help. Now I have to remember how to get round to the other side. We've got some knees there, firearms knees. How do I get round to the other side? 6 agents remaining. People dying. How do I get round to the other side? I can't remember. Is it through the... I think it's through the train. This way. No? That might be through another way. I don't think I can get through this way. Jogs my memory to think that I can actually remember, do you know what I mean? Because it's that long ago, I can never remember how to get to certain places.
Warning. Vital signs indicate probable infection.
Again. Got a couple of painkillers now. Can't quite remember how to get through to this bit. You can't go through that door. I think that's round another way. I think I might have to find another way around to that. But instead of wasting my water, I'll head back up now and start heading to the next landmark, which is closer. So another player died over there, so I might head over that way. Your best thing to do before you head into the DZ is make sure that you look. See these here that I've missed? This is where the water really comes in handy. I've walked past all this and I've completely missed it. The water is very, very handy early doors, because it really does help you see everything. Anything that you've missed, will highlight it within a certain area. So any water that you can, guys, drink it instantly. It helps so much. Where is that road to get it? Look, I've even missed this here. I must have run past this, what, how many times? 2, 3? Weapon parts to craft stuff. The clothing here, no, it's an energy bar. We'll take one of those. Subside our hunger. Another one here.
Drop in core temperature detected.
Where was the road to get out? I can't remember. I think I've gone past it. Look, again. Ran past these here. I didn't even see these. This is one of the main boxes as well. Look, we've got some hiking boots in here. We've got a health mask in here. Another water. So once that one runs out, we can do another one. We've got a med kit here. You don't realise how much you actually run past. Firearms mask. We'll put that one on for now. That's the main thing about you. I don't think you realise how much you run past sometimes, and then once you use the water, and it kind of like opens your eyes, and you go, "How did I miss that? How did I miss that?" You know, it does. It blows your mind a little bit. I think we can get out this side. To be fair, I think it takes you out onto another bit. If I remember. Trying to keep my eye out for anything that I've missed. Yeah, I think I can get out this way. I think it takes you through through the train bit down the bottom. And a player might not have been this way, so it might actually get lucky and have a few bits here. It takes you up. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it's certainly good to watch. Yeah, somebody's definitely been here because that's open. Can I go up that way? I think you would go up this way, don't we? And then it takes me back up to yes, back up to the main bit. Here we go. So back up, and we've got some enemies here. Back on Division 1 where you can face tank and not worry about dying. I do need to get to I think there's a sword left. I do need to get to a safe house though and craft myself some gear, because obviously I've got a good few bits now. I've got a couple of weapons and stuff. I've got some clothing to keep me warm, so the main thing I need now is a couple of skills to sort of get me started. Medkit here as well. I think I've already got 2 on it. So what I used to do, because obviously players will try and get these, so I just used to take a medkit and then pick one up and kind of waste it so no one else could do it, but I suppose there's not that many people here now anyway, so I don't really need to worry about it. Look, LMGs. Very, very useful on Division 1. Division 2, never really rated LMGs, but Division 1 LMGs were pretty useful, especially on survival anyway. Not necessarily in the DZ or stuff like that, but on survival they were very, very good to use. Some more tin food. Get warm a little bit again. Sort the inventory out. Let's see what the best here we've got here. Blue mask, what's that one? That's health. We'll stick with the firearms one for now, because we do need a little bit, because obviously we need to shoot a little bit. Stick with the blue one. It's going to be no good. Deconstruct all that. Some more fabric and stuff. That's good. Right, where is the closest safe house? There's one over here. There we go. So let's go and craft some skills, some more clothing. We need a hat. We're alright for weapons at the minute, because obviously we've got 2 weapons. Got MP5 and an LMG, so we're good for weapons. I think we just need to get a couple of skills, particularly a pulse would be nice. If we can, maybe some sort of a heal. Or maybe a turret, because obviously the turret's useful for distracting. Someone's grabbed the tools there. A turret is very useful for taking the aggro away from you, so a turret might be the one to go with, but we'll have a look at what we can do. Don't forget, guys, if you are enjoying, look, someone's left the painkillers here. That's how much they wanted to get out of there. I can't actually take these until I've took those. And I can take those up.
Infection progress halted.
And then we'll We'll take an energy bar. We'll take a soda for now, so that we're all good on the way out. Right, let's see what we can craft. So, let's go down to the thingy bit. Look at this, got plenty of electric pen just in case, because once you craft a few, you don't want to craft too much and then not have something left if you need something else. So I tend to craft the stuff till I get to about 9 or 10, and then see what I can make, and then if I need something else that I should have gone, oh, I should have saved some stuff for that, then that's what you save these for. So let's do the virus first. So obviously we can go into the DZ. You need this to go into the DZ later on, but if you do it now, you kind of save yourself time after. And then we'll do the additional medkits, so we can have, I think you can have 3 or 4 medkits if you do that. So we'll do those. We definitely need a hat. We don't need a gun for now, but I definitely want the pulse. So that's a plus bonus that we can have the pulse. We don't need those for now, right? And then you can do another few bits here on other stuff that you need. So that's why I save those bits just in case. So we'll craft ourselves a nice hat. We'll equip that. We don't need any guns. We can do a sticky bomb, but I don't need it. Let's just see if we've got enough materials to craft for a turret. Don't think we have. No, only the sticky bomb. But we can get another gear piece, which will help us out. So let's have a look at what gear pieces we need. So we need some blue gloves or blue knees, so that will help. So let's have a look. Hopefully we'll get a skill glove.
Immune response detected. Infection imminent.
So we've got SMG at the minute, which will help, but even though it's a blue one, it's health, so it's not the worst thing in the world to go with. I don't need a jacket, so we have got some health gloves. It's not the worst thing, because obviously the more health we have, the more chance we have of surviving, but I don't think we've done too bad there, so I'm going to equip my pulse on this side, and you'll see just with the pulse, I do try and use it while I'm running around to make sure I try not to get in trouble, but then again, make sure that you use it when you know you're in trouble, so you know where the enemies are. That's key.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
See, these landmarks are still up, so I don't think anyone's claimed this player's gear that's on the floor, so I'm going to head over there, see if we can claim, because obviously if he's left his gear on the floor that he's got, that's just free materials. I've always said you should always loot other players, because it's just free materials. But we have started off on our first run pretty well, I would say. We've got pretty lucky with stuff, right? So I know they're here, so pulse them. And then you know you've got extra damage from the pulse, and then you can take them straight out. There we go. Look like we've got a new hat. There we go. That's better than the hat we've got. You want to hit me? No, it's just a bolt. So obviously you can see the pulse is on cooldown now, so try and use that pulse at the right time. That's what I try and do. Right, we've got 30 seconds until we can use another water, but heading over towards this landmark and stuff, really I want to be hitting the water to make sure I can see any other stuff that I might miss. Something nice, so there we go. Don't want to miss that. Welcome guys, if you just joined the stream, welcome. Just playing a bit of Division 1 survival, back to the good old days. Right, here we go, water. I'll hit my food just in case. I need to get something in Division 2. Yeah, I've said they should have took survival mode to Division 2, but they never did, so... Ow. Thankfully we've got our food. Get rid of that so it doesn't kill us. Got some enemies over here from the pulse. That's how far the pulse goes. Goes all the way over here. I would go after them, but I don't want to waste this. I think somebody has actually claimed, yeah, he died there, so somebody's claimed his gear, so what we'll do is Well, we've got the water active. We will head over. Where was that landmark? Yeah, the landmark's right here. So we'll head to the landmark. We'll run around and see if we've missed anything. Because as long as the fist is purple, it means that there is still enemies there and it hasn't been claimed properly. Or what they've done is they've ran in, they've killed some of the NPCs, claimed what was there and ran off. But what I like to do is, I like to kill all the NPCs because they do drop some decent gear sometimes. So you just have to be careful that kind of bottlenecking them. As long as you do bottleneck them, you'll be fine. So this one here, I'm just going to kind of tag you. See if I can take him out first. So he starts shooting back. And the others should start heading over this way. Wait for my pulse to kick back in. You just have to be careful you don't get tagged from a different angle, because that's where you can make the mistake. Almost. As long as you can slow them down before they get to you, watch out for grenades as well, because they're very clever at throwing grenades on this game. See, now I can pulse. Now I know they're on the way. To be fair, the GE is really helping at the minute with the status effect. I'm on an inch of my health, but what's saving me at the minute is I've got food. So I've got my food applied at the minute. That sticky grenade was amazing. There's one left, I think. Just gonna wait for my pulse. Hit that. So the fist has gone white now, so I know it's clear. It was a bit dangerous, and there is a skill chest plate. That's what we need. We've also got a better scarf. This is why I prefer to kill the NPCs, because they do drop some good stuff. We can't have our water for a certain length of time. But this is why I do prefer to kill the NPCs, because they drop good stuff. Some people don't kill the NPCs. Yeah, that was very close, Ray, 100%. You kind of have to risk it for a biscuit, if you know what I mean. With Division 1, you've got to bottleneck them, take the damage to make sure that you get the good stuff. Because as you can see now, look, I'm getting painkillers, I'm getting more clothing. Immortal's in the house. Are you saying, Immortal, how we doing, brother? Back to the good old days on Division 1, mate. Bit of survival. Doing it in style. But yeah, Ray, you kind of have to risk it to get the good stuff, which is obviously where, you know, where it lies. That's what it's about. You know, you've got to risk it to get the good stuff, and then the good stuff, you'll see when we get in here.
Body temperature dropping below normal levels.
Obviously, yellow is the best, but blue is good to start you off. Green is the worst. Blue's the best to start you off at the beginning, and then yellow is obviously the high end gear. But you know, you'll see in a minute why we're unless somebody's already grabbed the gear, which I think they might have. You know, with the water. I think somebody's already ran in, like I said, and pinched the gear. You see how all this is opened, but all the NPCs were still there. What they do is they run in the other side, they take all the good stuff, they don't aggro the NPCs, and then they run off. It was an old strategy from Division 1 with survival to get good points, because obviously I preferred to kill all the NPCs just because I always prefer to kill enemies anyway. But some people don't, they just run in, grab the stuff and then run out before they die, and I'm like, come on man, that's not part of the game, you got to take all the good stuff. So most of the stuff has been taken from here, so what I'll do is I'll head further towards the DZ where it gets a little bit more dangerous. I think this landmark still up. I'll head over there. I am freezing. I just realised I'm freezing. I need to heat up. Where was the where was the fire? There it was. See, even with the amount of clothing that I've got on, I am still cold, so you still have to get above that temperature level. We're still minus 13 on clothing, so we still got to stay warm. I've not logged into Div 2 for 3 days. I must admit, I've missed it. Yeah, man. Any Division 1 or Division 2, I miss it. You know what I mean? As soon as you log out and you've not been on for a while, you get like withdrawal symptoms. Only us proper Division players have that, man. You know that. So I've got my food active and I've got my water active. So with my water active, as you can see, it's highlighting the gear. Look at that. There you go. That's a thermal scarf. Said about it's hard to find scarves, and that's all I found, to be fair. But yeah, with the water active, my food active, my health will stay up, and my anything that we run past will be highlighted on the floor. Look, inside this truck right here, it's highlighted, so I know there's something in there. The water is key. If you can keep your water full and on at all times, you'll never struggle finding anything. Another piece of clothing here, another hat there, thermal layer hat. That's just boosted our temperature right up. So there's something down here as well. Mr. Sentinel. Got some more enemies here. Rikers. Feels so much slower. Like the shooting feels so much slower than it does on Division 2. It's crazy.
Warning. Infection detected.
Yeah, welcome guys, welcome. How is everybody doing? How was everybody's Christmas? Tell me how your Christmas was, guys. How did everybody get on? That landmark has just gone white, so that means there's a player over here. Okay, so it was purple, it's not now, so he's probably gathered everything from there, so I'm going to head over to this one before he heads there. So that must be where another player is at the top of the map there. But I've still got my water active, so I still should be able to see anything on the ground here that we might have missed normally. There we go, I've still got stuff highlighting. Look, fabric right here. Don't stop reloading your gun and pick that up. Because of the GE that's on at the minute, the Onslaught, I think it's called. It basically it's Disorient, Bleed, and something else for status. Just heard a voice then. There is a guy here. So as soon as you shoot them, you get the status effect applied, which is a good. We've got some pants. He's tagging me. Big boy as well. He's an LMG guy, him. Put himself in a really bad spot. Better not drop anything now. It'll annoy me, still have to jump up there for it. Oh, it's a purple item as well. Purple's the really good stuff to start with. So he dropped me a purple LMG. Nice. We'll definitely equip that. Backpack. Skill backpack will definitely equip that, so the skills are a little bit better. So we've got some more food here. Another energy bar. Very good Christmas, that's what I like to hear. I should be getting to the... Oh, nice Immortal, that's what I like to hear, buddy. Yeah, how was everybody's Christmas? Sentinel says he's had a good Christmas, that's what I like to hear. The Christmas was really good, I enjoyed it, it was quiet, it was nice. Me and the wife and the kids spent it all together, it was really good. Yeah, this guy is an LMB guy. Gotta be careful with the LMBs around here, because some of them are yellow and you don't realise, like the high-end ones, and they will kill you real quick. Piece of clothing here. Finish reloading. Don't need that scarf, we'll pick it up for the points collected anyway. Got another med kit here, which we don't need, we've got 3, but I'll just take one. Pick it up. What have we got? We got any skill knee pads? No, but they're the better health ones. So we'll deconstruct everything so that we've got it. Leave that as our primary. That as our second. Delete the Navy MP5. No pistols. Chest plate, we don't want that because we've got a skill one. So the problem with having more skills is you do have to be careful. Obviously you've got less health and less firearms, but you'll have a pulse a lot more, so you'll be able to see where they're coming from, which is what I prefer to do. I do prefer to see where my enemies are coming from instead of trying to kill them quickly I prefer to see where they're coming from. So even though that my guns won't be as strong, or I won't have as much health, my pulse will come back twice as quick, and then once I get my turret, which obviously I will use the turret. If I make it, I might come back to that at some point. If I can craft myself a turret, the turret will obviously hit harder, which will kill the enemies for me, so it'll take the aggro off me. So you have to have a happy medium between health, firearms and skill, but on survival I would say skill's probably that little bit more important, as it will just help you visually and take the aggro away from you, so that's what I would do. That was good. Yeah, literally, mate. We'll have a drink. We'll have an energy bar. We'll have a painkiller. So you got to keep on top of this all the time. You got to keep on top of your painkillers. You got to keep on top of your hunger, your thirst. You've got to keep on top of everything. A quick pulse here, make sure there's no one around. But we have got a purple LMG, so if we do bump into any enemies, which are like this guy here, who is a yellow, we might actually have a chance of taking him down. So if I can put... We've got a shotgun here, we've got a flashbang, that should do. So you'll see the yellows have obviously got a lot more health. Whoa, we're in trouble. Yep, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I've only got 2 revivers left, I'm in big trouble here. These are yellows, shotgunners as well. Purple shotgunner. Made a big mistake there. Really big mistake. I didn't even see those shotgunners. When I pulsed though, I didn't see them. I don't even know where they came running from. But that's how quick your game can end. Do you see that? I went through, what, 3 medkits like that. Them shotgunners are lethal. I couldn't even get away, because they're literally, as soon as you go down, they just stand still. And you can't even get away at that point. But that was my mistake, that. Big mistake there. But that's survival in a nutshell. Right there, you can get good guns, you can get good gear, you can get all the stuff that you need. But if you put yourself in the wrong position, you can die that quick. And that's your whole game done. That's game over right there. But it wasn't even a bad run. Like 2,160 points at the start there is a good start. Do you know what I mean? I started off really well. But that's how fast your game can end, just like that. What's that, dude? I'm going to shoot off and get some food. I'll speak to you in a bit. No problem, Ray Ray. Thank you for joining, my main man. Thank you so much. Some of our family has caught it, wasn't it, before?
Readings indicate this area.
That's not good, Sentinel. Hopefully you'll get to see them and obviously exchange gifts and stuff and spend some time, you know. It happens, it's one of those, you can't help these things, unfortunately, so hopefully you'll get to see them over the holidays at some point, my friend. But that is survival in a nutshell right there. We've got some good weapons. I thought, would it be a good idea to take on those? Push my luck a little bit, and them shotgunners, he came out of nowhere. Nowhere. But we're straight back in again, which is good. Straight back into it. So let's be a little bit more cautious this time. Let's make sure that we keep our eyes peeled, and let's just make sure we don't make any silly mistakes. Yeah, no problem, Sentinel. You know that, brother. We look after our own here. Anybody that's sub to this family, that I like to call it, this channel, this family, you know, family comes first, brother. Simple. So, fingers crossed this run will go a little bit better. So let's get our fabric. Let's grab our painkillers. They should be around here somewhere. Where's our painkillers? Here, painkillers. There they are. Grab our painkillers. See, people don't grab these on the way out. They don't do what I do. When I start off, I always make sure I craft the scarf and equip that, just because it gives us that little bit of extra heat. It's not massive amount, but it's good enough just to take that edge off where you might survive that tiny bit longer. Take your painkillers and then either head straight for the crash site or head straight to the landmark. So this is where we died, obviously, before, so we might want to be a little bit more careful. So I'm going to try and get to the crash site because we are pretty close, and the crash sites are usually quite easy to get stuff from because there's not many ads there, and there's quite a lot of weapons and gear and stuff like that there. So fingers crossed we might be able to get there quickly and get what we need. Just keep an eye out on the way and see if there's anything we can pick up. But pick up some electronics here. This, because obviously the crash site for the helicopter, if you watch the actual video at the start, which obviously anyone who plays the game knows, if you skip it you get in quicker, but if you watch the actual video you'll see the plane that you're in does crash, and that's technically what you're running back to, the crash site. But we're getting hit already, that's not good. It's a purple as well, that's not good. Really not good to kick us off. If I could take him down, he might actually drop something good, but with him having an LMG and me having a pistol, maybe. And I'm freezing now. Drop something blue. What did he drop? A little bit more health and dead.
Diagnosis: hypothermia.
That is survival in a nutshell, right there. That's big survival right there. Didn't even get a chance. Didn't even get a chance. Taken out before we even knew what was what. This is why a lot of people, obviously back when I used to play Division 1 all the time, when, you know, before Division 2 came out, it was too difficult. And that's what I like about it, because when you do a successful run and you get all the good stuff and you run through and you've done what you need to do, it's such a rewarding feeling, you know, because dying like that would put you off at any point, do you know what I mean? It puts anybody off the game. But like I said, back on Division 1, before Division 2 came out, survival was a real challenge, and you could spend 4 or 5 hours in one game hoping that you would successfully make it out. You know, you'd have to collect all your stuff at the start, do all your landmarks, go and craft your high-end gear, and then not only do that, you know, clear landmarks in the DZ and then take on your hunters as well. You know, there's such a sense of achievement in it. And, you know, my highest score is up on here. I don't think you can see it until you step out. It might cancel it if I step out. No.
I got one.
See, my highest score is 18,620 points. And that's a full solo run. You know, running on my own, gathered everything, landmarks, you know, different hunters and stuff. So it's not easy, do you know what I mean? Survival is not an easy game at all to play, and I think that might be one of the reasons why they didn't bring it to Division 2, because not a lot of people did like it. You know, it had its fan base, 100% it had its fan base, because I met a lot of people that enjoyed survival, particularly myself. You know, I can look back on my channel from a long time ago and watch myself do a 4 or 5 hour stream in survival and do it very successfully. I can't do it now. You know, it makes you laugh, but I think the sense of achievement in it is what I do it for. It does feel good when you do a full run, you get through it, and then you get that sense of achievement and say, done a full run today, mastered it. Took out all the landmarks, took out all the hunters, got myself extracted. Brilliant run. Massive sense of achievement in it. I don't do this game, I buy it when I find it. Yeah, definitely Sentinel. Honestly, if you just want to do a game where it's a little bit different to Division 2, because obviously Division 2 is very fast paced and the NPCs come at you very quickly, but you can take them out very quickly as well. Whereas on Division 1, as you saw me fighting against them, it's very, very difficult to. You've got to be in the right position. You've got to have the high ground, if you like. You've got to think about your strategy before you go in there. Whereas in Division 2, you can kind of just throw your skills out, sit behind something, and work your magic. Where Division 1, they will find a way to kill you. They're very ruthless on Division 1, the NPCs. I remember being in the DZ when it was obviously Division 1 was the massive thing before Division 2 came out. And one of the biggest killers were the NPCs, because if you took your eye off them for 1 minute and they snuck up behind you, they'd spray you down, take half your armour off you, then another player would shoot at you and it would game over. The amount of times that you actually lost the fight because of an NPC was crazy. But we will try and bring a successful run to you. We've had that first run that was going rather well before we ran into a rushing shotgun, or 2 rushing shotgunners that took 3 medkits and they still decided to kill me. And then we had that last run where I didn't even get off the ground, didn't even get going before I died. So hopefully, 3rd time lucky, this will be a successful run. We'll try and gather as much as we can as quickly as we can. We need the turret and the pulse. The turret really does help, because obviously the turret spots them before we do, and then if you get in trouble you can kind of drop the turret and then run back, and then they try and shoot the turret, so it will take the aggro away from you. I just didn't have that on the first run. Had I have had the turret there, it might have made all the difference, but fingers crossed, 3rd time lucky. What's that? So you can get so involved in the game and it can slip away, but then you realise it. Yeah, honestly, I can turn this game on and not realise 6 hours has gone past, because the amount of runs that you want to do. You've had your first run, it's gone well, but you failed. You've had your second run, you froze to death or you died. Now I'm on the 3rd run. You don't realise by the time you think a couple of games has gone, 6 hours has gone past, and you're like, do you know what I mean, dude? Yeah, it very much. It's one of those games you can get engrossed in very quickly. But I'll leave the video. Oh, should I leave the video on for you? Do you want to see the video, Sentinel? Do you want me to leave the video on for you? Do you want me to skip it? Let me know. Do you want to see this? Do you want to watch it?
We just got word that the experimental
I'll leave it on for you.
lost in the dark zone has been located. There's no time to wait. You and a team need to go secure them right now, or someone else will.
Come on, move it! We don't have much time! We need to be in the air before the storm hits!
But we've got a storm coming in. They say it'll make Sandy look like a snowball fight. We're locking the base down for the duration, and Rhodes says the weather might bork all our comms, so we can't count on being in contact.
Hold on! We'll be there soon!
Just get there before the storm really hits. And listen, do whatever you need to do to get back alive. You're needed. Mal out.
So that's the cutscene to start you off there, Sentinel, that you're in this blizzard. This obviously big board sign takes you clean out, and this is where you wake up, and now your mission is to find whatever you can. Obviously get rid of your... what the main mission you were going for is to find the antivirus, so now you have to basically do everything on foot. No, I wanted the crafting station. So you're still doing the mission that you set out to do, it's just you crash landed and you now have to set out on foot and do the same thing, but because obviously the helicopter's crash landed, that's where the crash sites come from. So the crash sites here, that's where they come from. And they're scattered all over the map, you know, scattered all around. So it's kind of up to you where you want to go and what you want to find. And there's so many different ways and so many different tunnels and all sorts you can go down. They did add a lot to the map, and just like I said, depending on where you want to go and what you want to do, depends on where you end up. So it's very much, no matter how many runs that you do or how many different survival runs that you have, every single one will be different. So don't think that you're ever doing anything wrong. You know, if you die, you die. That's just the way survival is. So just try and enjoy it. You know, it's such a good game to get engrossed into. We'll get warmed up quickly. Got some food here, I think. Dark Silence is here. Merry Christmas to you, Dark Silence. Thank you so much for popping in. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. Hope you have had a wonderful Christmas so far. I was supposed to do this Christmas special on Christmas Eve, but because I was too hungover, I didn't get a chance to do it. So I've had to do it today. So that's my excuse. I was hungover massively. Went out on the Friday, a little bit hungover, so yeah, that's my excuse for not doing my my Christmas special a little bit earlier. So yeah, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Hope you got everything, or hope Santa brought everything to you that you wanted. And I'm gonna get shot. Drop anything? Yes. Backpack firearms, that'll start us off good. So we're now freezing, that's not good. Let's have a look what's up here. Because this will warm us up a little bit. Because we're inside, we're out the blizzard. Can you pick that up, please? There we go, clothing. Jacket. Another jacket, that's even better. Some food. Got a med kit right here, that's good. Started off well. The weather's awesome on the game. Yeah, 100%. The snow and the blizzard Sentinel is amazing. The you got to think, for obviously the time of game that it was. You know, Division 1 and Division 2 were, you know, not that far apart, but Division 1 was made a long time ago, and the weather system is fantastic. You know, you can see it. Look, you can see how the wind's kind of blowing in through the storm, but then inside it's not the same. You know, it is very well detailed. Oh, fire. Or explosion. They're traps that the cleaners have been setting. Got a clothing story, which is good. Got a hat. See, clothing early can be a massive bonus, because obviously if you can stay warm, you can fight the cold to get around and get more stuff. That's one of the main things, the clothing, to try and stay warm and run around for any gear that you need. I haven't got anything yet really that I can use. What I need really is a gun. A gun early really does help. I might have to go back this way. Keep going towards the landmark, because I've got a little bit of clothing now, so we can stay warm, so we can stay out in the cold a little bit longer than anybody else that would be around this area, like this fella right here. Got a couple of entrances here, just need to be careful we don't get caught out. See, these guys will drop stuff which is why I prefer to kill them. See how we dropping blue items. I do prefer to kill these. Then some people prefer to run away from them, but I like to risk a little bit of health and try and kill them, because obviously you can see how much stuff they drop. Look, so we've got a soda right here, so that's just as good as water. We've got an LMG right here, that's definitely what we want. So we've got a gun now. We've got a backpack. So I'm just going to equip that LMG quickly. So we've got a gun now. We've got a little bit of clothing. I'm going to take the soda, take that medicine. I should be able to see. Freezing to death, that's not good. Should be able to see anything. Get inside here and try and get a little bit warm. Might have to revive myself in a second. I'm bleeding. See, that's why it's good to have medkits, because medkits used to revive yourself. And I was bleeding then from that explosion. But we've warmed up a tiny bit now. Instead of wasting the soda, I've got to keep running. So like I said, you kind of have to risk it for the win. Really, you've got to keep running around. You've got to keep surviving. You've got to keep going. You know, and like I said, the soda and the water. The soda doesn't last as long as the water, but it's vital that you use them early so you can find out. Look, there we go. So we've got another med kit now, which is good. So we can revive ourselves with the med kit. Cleaners. Some more painkillers. Grenades. Always good. I have to take one of my take my food so I can heal myself. We've not had a bad start to this one, to be fair. We've got some good clothing, which is obviously seeing us warm. So we're staying warm. We're at this point again now, so again, I'll try and bottleneck these like I did last time. That's one down. Because we've got a decent gun to start us off, we might actually be able to kill these a little bit quicker than we did last time. Like I said, you always kind of want to put yourself in a good position. So obviously, if you can bottleneck them, that's half the battle. Trying to get into move. Reload always waiting. Trying to push me while I'm reloading. Clever. Got his grenade on himself. That should do the job. There we go. So as you can see, the landmark's gone white now. So that's how I know there's no enemies left. We've all got a new top. Another gun, so we'll attach that one as well. So we've got two LMGs now, which is good. So obviously if the ammo runs out on one, we can switch to the other. Very, very useful. Water we can use in 19 seconds, so we'll grab what we can for now and use the water so we can see everything. Two LMGs to start us off. Really good that. Come on, let me use my water, my soda. So now it will highlight everything for us in the area. There we go, we've got a Navy MP5, which is good now. A better gun to reload quicker and shoot quicker with. It's actually a Tech 9, which is really good.
Body temperature is now critically below.
And then we're freezing. But we've got to keep looting. Oh, we've got some purple skill knee pads. They are brilliant to start us off. Skills will be really useful with all purple stuff. Hiking boots to keep us warm. More medicine and a shotgun, which is good. We'll just get warm quickly. There we go.
Drop in core temperature detected.
We've had a good start to this one. We just got to make sure we don't get caught out like we did in the last run. I'll make it over here. I think we've already got 2, so leave that one for now. Try and grab everything else. Don't think there's anything else to grab now. I think that's it, yeah. I think somebody's run in and grabbed the main boxes because I haven't found any of the main boxes. Or I haven't seen them. I think somebody else has run in and grabbed them. It's always the case, if you don't get here first, you end up losing out on a lot of the good stuff. But we did get a lot of good gear off the NPCs we'd killed. So it's not the worst thing in the world. There's something down here actually.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
We've got a couple of guns as well, which is good. Right, so we've got some decent weapons, some decent guns. That one is still up there, and the player's died there, so I'm going to head up there. Find out what's happened up there. Because like I said, you want to try and do as many landmarks at the start as possible. And on the way up there, I'm going to try and keep an eye out for a hideout, and then craft some new gear. There should be a hideout along the way. There is. There's a hideout right here. So I'll go around there, go to the hideout, we'll craft what we can to start us off, and then we'll head up there, take that out, and then we should be in very good shape. Is that a cleaner? That is a cleaner. So I said this is going to be much better. Reloads quicker, good RPM. That's some more NPCs here. Got another player that's shooting me. NPC's fighting. Hello, you shot me in the back then. What there? Huh. Hello. Where did you lot come from? Oh, he's a purple. So yeah, the RPM comes in very handy with a small gun like this. The LMGs are good because they have more bullets in, but the RPM comes in very, very handy. Good chest plate right here. Whoa, that's not good. Where did that come from? Might have to use the medkit here. Where did he get from? He's from this way. Is he up there? Ah, he's up there. Oh, it's a purple. Oh, he's got a turret, that's why. Our health is very, very low. And we're freezing, that's not...
Core temperature unsustainable.
That's not good. I didn't even realise my cold was that bad. Oh, we got off to such a good start there, but I didn't realise I was that cold that I was freezing to death, and my health was low because he was shooting at me. Ah, oh, frustrating. We started off really well on that as well. We got a really good start on that. That one's hard to take. We got such a good start. We had a couple of good guns. We had some decent clothing, and again, NPCs. They are the worst killer on survival. They hold you up. You get cold. The cold kills you. The NPCs kill you. Oh, that one's hard to take. Yeah, that one's hard to take.
Incoming supply drops.
We will get a successful run.
Readings indicate
We will
this
do
area
it.
is safe.
We are having a successful run. We're seeing some hunters today. We're not letting up. that one's hard to take. We had some good stuff then as well. We had a lot of crafting stuff. I didn't even realise he'd set that turret up. Yeah, that one's hard to swallow, that one, guys. We should have had that one. If it wasn't for the cold then, and we weren't freezing to death, we might have survived. That's why survival is the way it is. I've got to say though, the status effects are actually helping with the Onslaught GE 100%. The status effects are actually making the NPCs slower, so you can kill them a lot quicker. But just keep getting caught out by little things. Little things keep catching me out. So, like I said, guys, it is a Christmas special. So, Merry Christmas to one and all. Happy holidays, wherever you're from. Hope you've had a good Christmas and hope you're enjoying your time now. So, don't forget to drop Danny a massive thumbs up on the stream. Excuse me. Don't forget to hit that sub button if you are new. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out when I do go live. Because obviously I've been very, very busy with work before Christmas. I'm sure you can imagine we've all been in the same boat. So just make sure that you come and join the family. We are over 600 subscribers now, and I'll keep growing the channel as much as I possibly can. I really do enjoy doing what I do. You know, I've been doing this for a long time now, and I do just genuinely enjoy it. I've got my regulars that come in all the time. I've got some newcomers and stuff, and hopefully this year we will have some new games to bring you. That's the main thing. We're hoping for some new exciting footage to bring you, but as you know, with the gaming world, you'd think the stage that we're at on PS5 and being on next gen console, we would have some new brilliant games to play, but unless you want the stress of Call of Duty or, you know, one of the top end games, there isn't much to play, to be honest. And you know, we started doing FIFA, and FIFA was doing all right, but FIFA has its novelty. I think it's had its novelty now, FIFA, and you know, you played one, you've played them all, right? So I'm hoping this year that I will find something new to bring you guys. I am quite interested in the new Assassin's Creed Mirage. That does look good. Taking it back to sort of the old days, the old Assassin's Creed back in number 1 and number 2, where you couldn't just fight the entire world, you know, and take everybody on. You'd had to choose your target very carefully, and you know, take your guards out quietly and stuff like that, and use the environment to move around. I think they're taking it back to the old style days, so that might be something I might bring to you guys. But yeah, I'm hoping that I will have something new to bring you next year, or going into next year anyway. But for now, please let this be the run where we get a successful run. We need a successful run, right? Can't bring survival to you without a successful run, and so far we have had 0 success. So fingers crossed this will be the run to beat all the rest. We won't get caught out by something small. Hopefully I'm on the other side of the map. I've always been on the top left-hand side of the map. All three, I've noticed that. I've been on the top left-hand side of the map every time. I want to be on the bottom side. Seem to have more luck on the right side than I do the left side. I don't know. Let's have a look. Hopefully we won't start where we started last time. So let's grab our painkillers and our fabric as quick as we can. Fabric's just in front of us.
Infection detected.
Grab our fabric, grab our painkillers. Item. Let's make our scarf very quickly. Like I said, it's not a massive amount of heat. Did I not pick up my... I didn't pick it up. Okay. It's not a massive amount of heat. It doesn't make, you know, loads of difference, but it just takes the edge off. So you've got those few extra moments to survive. I didn't even equip it. That's how silly I was. There we go. So let's hit our painkillers. Let's find out where we are. We are again on the top left-hand side of the map, but we are a lot closer to a landmark this. We'll get there and get started and have a tiny bit more luck. Somebody else is close, I can hear him down the other side. Got a fabric to start off, is this the way out? No, I'm gonna go up to go out, or can I go around this way? Go out this way. Got some tools here. As you can tell, the cold kicks in very, very quickly. That's why you've got to watch out for this heat.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
Get the map up quickly. I need to run straight down. And go over there. Straight down from here. Move this way. This way coming up to go around. Hopefully we'll find something running along here. Some food here. That'll keep us alive for a minute. Fight the cold off, we've got some food in us.
Core body temperature is now below.
I'm freezing already.
Metabolic function.
Need to find some heat. Find one of the things to stop me freezing to death. Go this way, because I'm more likely to find something to stop me freezing on the main road than I am going in road. There's usually the shelters around all the time, I just never see them. Oh, there's one right here. I just don't see, because you can't see it because of the weather, that's the only problem. Because of the environment, you can't see it. Down that way. We're warmed up. Warmed up a little bit. Let's go.
Immune response
Gotta be quick.
Infection imminent. Body temperature dropping below normal levels.
We know its body temperature's dropping. We know that. You can see how cold we are. We've got icicles coming off us. I always see the ladders, but I never want to go up just in case, because if you go up and you got to waste time coming back down because you're cold. I think we're at the back end of this landmine, where we were last time. Oh, we're not on that one where I kept running round squares. You know, I think we are actually. I kept running round in squares this time. It's like a big square and I kept running round it in a circle last time. I think it's this way in. Yeah, I think this is the front bit. Yeah, it's the one where it goes down and into the subway bit. Gotta find the steps that go down. Here we go. Now I know there's only one purple guy here, so we might be able to do this. I know there's definitely water here.
Infection progress halted.
Let's just be careful that we don't try and bump into the NPCs. Try and find stuff as well. Before we bump into them. Here we go. Please give me a water. If they give me a water, I'll be able to see everything then. You know what? This is what we don't want. We don't want to bump into them, we're just trying to stay around him. We don't alert the NPCs right here, and then once we've got...
Your body temperature is now hypothermic.
You're freezing. Once we've got whatever they're offering, then we can interact with them then.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
Water. Energy bar. Control doesn't work properly. This is not good. I can't see. They were running straight into everyone. Not good, not good, not good. I'm gonna die. I've only got one med kit. I need to get down there quickly. Right there. Oh, behind there. We're warm enough, because it's warm enough in here. We've got to survive now. Oh, the big lad's there. That's not good. Somebody else is here, I can hear him. Don't even think about picking... Oh, man, come on. What a guy. There's two of them here as well. See, this is the problem. As soon as you get other guys, they start stealing your stuff. It's no good. I might as well go somewhere else now, because they're just stealing my goods now. Did I actually pick up any water or anything? No, I only picked up. I'm gonna pick that up. I'll go to the other side and see if I can see anything in here. I think they just picked up the good stuff that's been taken. I think they picked up the gear, because there was NPCs here last time. Yeah, I think they picked it all up. Great, that's a good start. We've lost everything straight away.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
Have they taken the stuff from here as well? It looks like they have, yeah. They have, so we've got nothing. So now we need to head to another landmark and away to try and get some more stuff, because we've had all of our stuff taken. So I'm going to try and head further down. That crash site would have been taken, but we will try and head, because I kept heading up last time, so I want to try and head down this time. So I'm just going to head that way and then find what I can on the way there. And when I get to that point, then we'll reassess what we're going to do. But that's the only problem we're doing PvE. If it was PvP, saying that he came behind me anyway, he probably would have shot me in the back. But this is the thing about survival: if you don't find anything early doors, it's so hard to try and recover that. Because now I've got to go somewhere else. I've got to fight the cold even more to try and find some more stuff now. So,
Core body temperature dropping.
but my persistence and somewhat of knowledge should try and help me on this. I was always a very persistent survival player. Even with bare minimum, you can try and survive long enough to find what you need. What are you saying? Who's I'm not ignoring you. I didn't have a chance to read it. What are you saying? What's your... I don't know, kids playing on his new PS5. Certainly not, mate. I could not afford a PS5 for Max. Nowhere. No, he's playing on his new phone and his new tablet because he got a load of new devices. So, yeah, he's happy that... Well, I said no to the phone, but you know his mother didn't listen to me, obviously. But yeah. Yeah, Hold the Family's great, man. Thanks for asking, man. What I need is, I need some water. If I can find some water, it will help me find more bits and pieces. Right, I have some cleaners here. I should be able to take these out. Hopefully they'll drop me something. Clothing item. It's better than nothing. We've got a med kit. Got something in case I go down. I need some water. Couple of guys here. More than a couple actually, a few. One down. Down. Trying to sneak up behind me, I don't think so. I'm in the back, so killing quickly. All the way up there. There's one in front of me. Thankfully he didn't drop anything because I don't know how to get up there. This guy drop anything? Just bullets. This guy dropped a blue item. Let's see what he dropped me. An LMG, there we go, we got a gun. That's a decent start. We got a gun now. Getting somewhere. I need a water or a soda so I can see stuff around me, because the only problem is running around like this, you can't see what's going on. Die, thank you. Hat. 2 hats. Any bleeping? Gotta be something in here. Come on. Gotta find some gear in here, come on. Yeah, bleeping. Where is it? Right there. Behind the door. Thermal top, that's good. Bleeping should stop in a minute and then we'll eat some food. I think I need to eat some food anyway. No. I had an energy bar a minute ago, didn't I? I haven't got any medicine, so we're wasting our time now, that's the only problem. There we go, we're getting a bit of clothing now, so that's a good do. We'll go further up. All the way up. At least I've got a thermal layer on now, which will help.
Body temperature drop.
I do need to eat some food or use a med kit. I've got some food, I just can't eat it for another 2 minutes. It's the only problem when you take an energy bar, because they only give you so much health. I use energy bars really to just keep my hunger up. That's knocked off. Just reset that. Come on, phone, stop messing about. Finding a fair bit of clothing. I didn't want to do that, I like that other hat. That was keeping me warmer. I've only got one med kit though, that's still a problem. No fast way down from up here, is there? I've got to go back down in the building. It's the only problem with coming up here somewhere like this. Yes, there's good stuff up here, but it takes so long to go back up and then back down. There's something else in there, but I don't think can I get in there? I can get in there. More stuff in here. There we go, a big box. Please be somewhat good. Stop reloading. I hate that. Reloading the gun instead of picking up the item. What is it? There we go. Yeah, the MP5 much better, so we reload twice as quick now. Food? No, 44 seconds. All the way back down. So it was worth going up for, but it's taken up precious time. So I'm going to keep heading the same way I said I was going to head, and see what else we can find. It's actually a Vector. I thought it was an MP5, but it's not, it's a Vector. Got a Vector.
Lowering of core body temperature.
I do need some medicine. Water and medicine is vital. That's what we need. I don't know how it gets you from that far away.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
There's somebody shouting there. My food is still up at the minute, so I still should be on myself. Can I hear someone shouting? Some PC yet. I'm going here, that. Not make that mistake again and try and get involved with people who can go up here, so there's just some stuff here, hopefully. I don't run up here and there's nothing. No, we've got some stuff here. And we've got some more food. I need some painkillers. That's what I need. More food. Plenty of food. Fabric. We're getting some good materials, so crafting will obviously be the way forward next. But I'm not finding any medicine, which is what I need to find really. Oh, a purple holster, that will certainly help. That will help, 100%. Finding some good materials though. Please tell me that's a water. No, it's another energy bar. Clothing. Oh, sky. So we are finding some good bits, but I'm not finding any medicine. That's the problem. I am getting thirsty now. I haven't got any. Guys, thirsty. It's water. Water is what I need. Because it will help me find other stuff. But my guy's getting thirsty now as well, which isn't helping. Let's get some heat here. Assess the situation. Let's look at the inventory. See what's what. Right, we've got guns. No chest plate. So, gear wise we're struggling a little bit. Temperature wise we're not doing too bad. I think I'm just going to go to this hideout here and just craft what I can. That's what I'm going to do.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
If I craft just like a jacket and a couple of other bits, hopefully we've got enough electronics. I've got enough fabric and all that because I found quite a few fabrics. Hopefully I've got enough electronics to craft the pulse, and if I can get the pulse again like I got it first time, it will just help. But I do need to find some water and some medicine. Go all the way around. Yeah, water and medicine is a must now. Welcome guys, if you just joined the stream, welcome. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. How are we doing? I thought I'd go back to Division 1, the old snow environment, and kind of do a bit of a Christmas special with I think these are two baseball guys, not really anywhere near anyway, for a second I look back to anyway. Something blue, oh, chest plate, that's good, that's a skill one as well. That will come in handy. Any more tools? No more tools around places like that, but let's get in here and let's craft some bits and pieces if we can into the hideout. Let's get some crafting. So I've got a couple of bits now, so did the person pick up their fabric from in here? Could have been more fabric. I think it's just a normal hideout. This is not a spawn location one. Where's the table? Where on earth is the table? Crafting table here? I've just walked right past it. Like, where's the crafting table? Right in front of you. Right. Another one of those. Another one of those. Another one of those. Right, that's good. Let's concentrate on clothing. What's going to give us the most heat? Right, we've got a scarf, I know that. Boots. Boots will give us some more heat because we didn't have any of them, did we? Equip those. We had a scarf. Pants. I know we didn't get any pants because we're on 2 on pants. Because we've got guns and stuff, so that's not a problem, right? can create a turret, that's good. What? Don't have enough resources. Weapon parts. If I hadn't used that weapon part, I would have been able to do that. But I can use the pulse, which is good. So the pulse will help. I can use a shield, but the shield's really not going to help, to be honest. And I don't need any actual weapon pieces like a scope or anything like that. Just not going to help right now. But that is certainly going to help. The pulse is going to help, and with having that purple holster, it's going to be a lot more useful than I first thought. So that's pretty good. I'm quite happy with what we've got there. So I'm going to head down towards this landmark here, see what we can find on the way. Because obviously we kept going to the top of the map last time, I didn't have any success, so I want to try and go further down and see what's going on there.
Body temperature drop.
We definitely need some medicine, that's what we need to find. I'm stage 2 of medicine now. Get some food. Let's play this at the marker. Oh, I need to go this way out. But the pulse now should come back fairly quickly because we've got that purple holster, so I should get it back at a decent rate. Let's see what we can find. What I need really now is some water. Water and medicine are the two now that I need, because that's what's really holding me back. Both of them are red down the bottom of the screen. Hopefully these are yellows. Hopefully one of these will drop me a water or something like that. Okay, classic AK, soda, there we go. It's not quite water, but it will do. AK is going to be much better. Give me some bits I haven't. Got these three I can take out here, which is great. Some food, so I should heal up quite good. They didn't drop anything, typical. But with, like I said, having the soda active now, I've just got to keep moving. I should be able to find some more good stuff now. Things like this that you would miss along the way. These are important now. Look at all these here, I'll find them out there. Hopefully they'll drop me some of these. Need an extended mag for this AK. The AK is good for now, with only 30 rounds. I'm gonna need an extended mag. Gloves, they're good. Get them up please. Health ones as well. There he is. Very quick. Just plate as well. See, I said the pulse really helps, because obviously it highlights everybody in that vicinity. Barrel sawn off. From the west as well. And I can not have potato aim. Enhanced ACR with Unforgiving as well, that's pretty decent. I might get rid of the LMG and go with 2 assault rifles. Got some gloves as well, we're finding some good stuff now. And all of this is down to just taking a soda. More food, can I take some more food and pick that one up? 50 seconds, I'll come back to that. Please water, not food. Water. Nope. Can I go through that for that? Nope. Not waiting 50 seconds and I can come back to some food. Right, let me have a look. In fact, I'll keep the ACR on because the ACR's got a little bit more steady. It's better. Get rid of that one. We've started off not too bad. Let's try and get to that that other landmark. Started off pretty well. Maybe a water. We've got plenty of food. Food I'm not worried about. It's medicine and water that I'm really lacking on. Hopefully they're not going to be yellows, they're going to be reds. A couple more in there as well. Normally the NPCs drop medicine, but they're just not dropping anything at the minute. I'll wait for my pulse before I shoot these and see if there's anything else in this area. Got pulse. Yeah. There's a few more in this area. Try in here, see if there's anything here. Electronics in here. I need some medicine. So it's always the run where it starts to go well, where you run out of medicine and then your time counts down, and then by the time you get in the DZ, you're lacking on so much time because you just haven't got the you haven't got the medicine or anything. I'll have a wander up here, see if there's any medicine up here. There's got to be something up here. It wouldn't send me all the way up here and give me nothing, would it? I wish that reload had stopped. No, can't go in any of the doors. Oh, there's got to be something up here. Please be a water. Yes. Thank God for that. Medicine as well, it was worth coming up for. That's a proper medicine as well, it'll subside it for a certain length of time now.
Alert. Patient temporarily stabilized.
Good hat. Get that on. Which is, that reload is so annoying. It's because of the onslaught GE. Because obviously you've got to swap ammo for which ammo you need. For which NPC normally on the thing, but it was worth coming up for. So we've got a water active now, so I've got to get back down, back onto the street, and we should be able to see anything that we've missed. You can see one straight away that we've missed now. Let's get back out. Back outside. And if we head towards the landmark that we were heading towards, look straight away, like, I wouldn't have even seen that coming out of there.
Body temperature dropping below normal levels.
An extra med kit now. What's this? Looks like some more weapon parts here. We're almost at the landmark now as well. So I'm going this way. It's at the landmark, I should be able to see everything. I should be able to see the NPCs from here. There's a good few here. Sorry, one of the buttons to catch here. Well, reload. Complete. RG. Medicine. That's good. So we've got a backup medicine, and I've still got my water active, which is good. More clothing. It's not as good as the one I've got. Shock this one. I can shock him and take him out first. Pulse. See a lot he snuck round there. So that pulse comes in so handy. Because once you know where they are, That's half the battle. Hopefully this is going to be the run, guys. Starting to get a good feeling about this run now. Chest plate. Is that a soda? It is. I think I've still got my water active actually. Come on, pick it up. More medicine. It's starting to come together now. I think I need food. Search. There we go. That reloading thing. So, nice jacket, more medicine. We're getting somewhere now. Starting to get a good feeling about this run now, guys. Give me your thoughts, give me your opinions. Is this going to be the one? Hopefully, this will certainly be the right run. I swapped to my pistol, so when I reload my pistol it's dead quick. Don't need that. We've got some new pads there that we should have got. More medicine here. Getting somewhere now. Stand here and get nice and warm.
Core temperature is deep below optimal levels.
Some up there, but we'll go up for that in a minute. Medkit here, beautiful stuff. Don't need it, but we'll take one and pick it up. Right. Guns. We are laughing with guns. Plenty of guns. So I'm going to deconstruct these for weapon parts because I'm going to go with the ACR. I think we've got a double barrel shotgun as well, so just in case for close contacts. I'll go with the health one for now because we do need a little bit more health. Backpacks, I need the skill one. Where's the skill one? There we go. Get rid of those two. 3 should I say. So, gear we're looking a little bit better. Clothing, loads. Like I wish I could put all those layers on and go with all that heat, but unfortunately you can only wear one. But I think this is going to be the run now, guys. We are set much better than we were before, so I'm going to head straight into the hideout right here
Body temperature dropping
and craft some more stuff because I've got a load of crafting gear now. I should be able to craft a turret. I should be able to craft a couple of more bits. I'm going to craft an extended AR for the ACR. I'm going to try and get some stability mods for it as well because it is a blue one. Really, I should wait for purple, but if I craft the stability mods, they will be better because I can deattach them and put them on other guns anyway. But let's see what we can put together. But this run has certainly been miles better, so crafting the virus thing so we can get into the DZ. We'll do the advanced filter. Ready. Let's put a few more stuff together. Electronics. Another fabric. Another weapon. Can I craft the turret? Yes, I can. The turret is really going to help because it'll just take the aggro away from me. I could craft a G36. G36 is usually my go-to. +2 is not going to really make a difference in heat. Let's craft that again. See what else we can craft with a bit more fabric. Don't need any of that. Don't need any guns. Yeah, what don't we have gear-wise? What we're still green on. Right, backpack and mask. So which one would be more useful? We'll go with the backpack, I reckon, because I don't think the mask will require. Oh, saying that I've got a skill backpack, but I've got a skill mask as well at the minute. That's the lower one. Let's see if I can get a decent blue one with skill. No, it's got firearms, but it is better, so I'll go with that one for now. Extended magazine. Even though it's only a green one, it will give me the extended bullets for the AR which is going to make all the difference, because obviously extra bullets, we can fire better. And then I'll craft the extra 2 just as a last bit. But turret now, we've got our pulse, we're looking a little bit better on gear, and now I have an extended AR which has given us 46 rems, so that's going to be much better. So I think this is going to be the run, guys. I feel much better with this run now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to this landmark here that hasn't been done. Once I've done that, I'm going to head to the one further up, and then hopefully we should have enough stuff to head into the DZ then, because it hasn't actually come up on screen saying player has entered DZ. So as far as I know, nobody's actually reached the DZ yet. But this looks like the run. Looks like a good solid run here. I just need to make no mistakes here. Not let them catch me out. Keep using the pulse. And keep the aggro off me now with the turret. Keep moving. Even if I just drop the turret. I drop it. There we go. The turret will take the aggro away from me. And I can turn and shoot them. Yeah, the turret kind of, as soon as you put that turret down, they just go, oh look, a turret, and then I can just get rid of it. Better for running away, really. If you get in trouble, drop your turret, run away, much easier, and then obviously I've got my pulse back. Need those points, always good for points. Obviously the more you pick up, the more points you get. That's the thing of how survival works. More medicine, which is good. Medicine should have run out by now. Yeah, body temperature drop. Take more, and we've still got a soda, so I should take that as well. And our temperature is brilliant. We're not even losing any heat at the minute, which is really good. We're finding a lot more medicine now. Medicine is certainly key to save us more time. I can't remember what backpack we've got. I think it was a blue one. Having 46 rems as well in the AR is really going to help. Got that. Nothing over here. More pants and a soda, that's good. There we go, agent has reached the dark zone, so somebody has just gone in the DZ. As I was saying before, it's not come up on screen yet, and it just did. How do I get down? There, I know you have to go down somewhere, I can't remember. Still purple. That's right. People are fighting each other. I don't even know what's down there. Throw the turret on top of here. Should take it on. And I can pick up these bits. Electronics. Yeah, the turret instantly takes the aggro away from you. Obviously, as you can tell, because I've got decent skill damage at the minute, I've got a couple of skill pieces. The turret's taking them right out, and I can just pick up what's left. Water, brilliant. Can we take that? No, 2 minutes yet. More medicine there as well. Medicine, stop reloading. Can't actually take it, nice. I'm not waiting 3 minutes. For the water. Pick it up then. There you go. I'm sure the map showed me. Down this way. Gotta go back down that way. Should be a way down here. Just on the subway, I think it's the subway. Yeah, there it is. That's how we get down. Come on guys, we can do this. This is definitely the run. I'm really feeling it. We're getting some medicine, we're getting water, we're getting all the good stuff we need now. We're getting some really good stuff. I can take water again shortly, I can take that again, I can pretty much take everything again shortly. So by the time I've cleared this out of NPCs, because there will be NPCs here, on my way back out, I can grab some more stuff here, look. So what you got to do here is bottleneck them up here. I've learnt this one before. So shoot one. If I throw my turret out on top of here. I can just wait here. Nice and easy. That looks good as well. Got better boots than that. My turret's nearly back, so I'll get rid of it. There. Got a mask. Pulse is back, should go back over, yeah. He's on the other side. He's the purple guy as well. Should be able to take. Take the water. I should have took the soda elixir, I've got more, but I want to take the water so that it lasts longer so I can see everything. Because as soon as he pops his head up, my turret should shoot at him anyway. More out here. This is the good stuff. Not really what I wanted, but better than nothing. What's the rest of the gear? Come on, show me the money.
Infection levels increasing.
Here he is, I see him.
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized.
Hit me with that shot from them. That's that landmark cleared. So I still should be able to see all the stuff highlighting. Here we go. Please be a purple. Please be a purple. No. But that is a sniper. So that is a lot more useful for distance. Medkit here, I've already got two. I'll need that one. Where's the other box? There should be another big box. My water's still active, I noticed. There it is. There's the other big box. Knee pads, I don't think we've got any of, so we need to check our gear, definitely. I didn't have any water before, and now I've got too many sodas. Loads of water. Swings and roundabouts this game. Right, it's another landmark cleared. So, I'm going to head up to this one, and then once we've cleared that, then I'm going in the DZ. So, we're well on the way, guys, to having a very successful run here. So, stay tuned. Medicine 16 seconds, let's use that. So, we've got some more clothing here. Need to check all of our gear as well.
Warning. Infection progressing.
They've got scopes on, but you don't need one of those scopes, what we're doing. I'll stay with firearms with that one. I'll stay with health with that one. Backpack. Holster, obviously that purple one's going to be more useful. We'll deconstruct that. Heat appearance more. None of it was useful. See, that's the problem with the clothing, you can pick it up, but if it's not making you warmer, it's useless. You know what I mean? So...
Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased.
Here we go. We've got some more medicine here. Hopefully we'll pick up another one of those.
Search progress halted.
We just did. Use one and then pick one up. Use some food, yeah. 5 seconds, good. Pick this up, pick that up, and we should be able to do it. In fact, I'll use the medkit to heal myself, and then I don't have to use the food. There you go. Use the medkit. And then there's a medkit right here. So I'll save using the food. It's all about saving where you can, you know. Anywhere where you can save on something else, you should always do that. Until the end. More medicine, you know. More painkillers. This is why the water is so important, and the soda. So use the water and soda as often as you can, because as soon as it highlights something on the floor for you, you find so much more stuff. Feel like normally I wouldn't spot this had I gone straight around the corner. There's more medicine right here. Even though I don't need to use it because I've just used one. I'm certainly not waiting 3 minutes. We've got some good weapons now as well. We've got some decent gear. We've got our pulse. We've got our turret. We're looking in decent stead to get a good run here. I'll have to check that one. I know I've got a health chest player, but I'll have to check if that one's better. Welcome guys, if you just joined the stream. Like I said, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Wherever there's quite a few of them here, so we definitely need the turret out. So you'll see how much the turret comes into play right here. A real good view here. Cleaned up house there, guys. That one because ours is better. So that was blue backpack here. Skill 1, attach that. So our skills are stronger. We've got a military G36. There's some years now. That's not going to be any good to us. But we're taking out more NPCs now. Also, we've got a purple one, so we don't need that one. That cold is going down a little bit because we've been out in the cold for a while now. See, once you get that temperature, you kind of forget about the cold. Once you get warm, you do forget about it, but you still obviously go cold through your natural causes as well. I'm getting shot from somewhere else now. Wonder if you the person. I said the turret helps out so much, taking the aggro away from you. Hello. Some more pants here. More of them. See, all of this, I always pick everything up because you can deconstruct everything, and obviously the more you pick up, the more points you get. That's the main thing about survival. We've definitely got a skill master. We need to equip that. I'm just gonna go near this fire that I saw before. Where did I see that fire before? I saw some fire around here before, I'm sure I did. I thought I'll just go and get warm there, and then I saw all those NPCs. Well, I need to get warm because I am getting a little bit cold now, and obviously, excuse me, my heat won't last forever. Just before I hit this landmark, have we got hideout? We have. I'll go around the landmark into the hideout and then come back on it. In fact, somebody else is here because he's got a turret. I've just noticed. And I've just seen his turret. Somebody else is already in the landmark. So we'll forget that landmark. We'll head in. We'll craft whatever we can now. And I think it's time to head to the DZ. I know exactly what landmark that is as well. That's the going down to the subway, so I'm not going to risk going all the way down there because it does take quite a lot of time to go down there. I think it's on this side. Don't get one. Let's have a look here because I might not actually have to go in there. Can hear beeping as well. Skill chest plate's better than the one I've got. It's all about them points. Put the skill mask on as well. Certainly don't need those holsters. Deconstruct all of that. Loads of clothing.
Drop in core temperature detected.
Gonna head in here, guys. see what we can craft. If I can find the entrance to it. I've got to go back round that way. Come on. Sure, I was round that way before. My skills should be pretty decent now because I've got a lot of skill stuff. Got a skill mask, skill chest plate, a couple of other skill bits. Probably just the EU one, isn't it? Yeah, that'll be that looks of it. But I'm gonna start heading towards the DZ now. The only thing I do need is a purple gun now, because going in the DZ without a purple gun,
You are now entering the safe area.
the blue ones won't really affect the yellow NPCs, which is where you might have the problem. But my turret, having as much as it does, the skill-wise, should do most of the job. Where is the craft? Why can't I find the crafting station? There we go. Right. Have I got anything that's not blue? No. And they're all pretty skill apart from the knees. Right, okay. So, let's do the advanced pouch so we can have more medkits, which is what we need. Temperature wise, pretty good. That's only going to put us up 2, so we'll do that in case of an emergency. We can craft purple stuff now, so that's good. So we'll craft one of those, one of those, one of those, a couple of these. So we can craft purple stuff now, which is really going to help. Especially a purple gun, and I can put that extended magazine on it. So let's have a look. Can't craft a purple gun. I need tools. 2 more tools. Have I got any more tools? 1. Which is not going to be good enough, is it? Don't know why I clicked off it. That's not helping, clicking off it. Right. I'm one tool short to craft a purple gun. So, I think putting my investment into some purple knees, if we can. We can, some purple knees. Hopefully these will be skill knees and not health knees. If these are skill knees, this will really help. And not the firearms. Not the worst thing in the world, because obviously you do have to shoot. So it's not the worst thing in the world. But we are certainly looking in decent stead to head towards the DZ now. So
Warning. Infection progressing.
normally infection's progressing. So that's +1. That's only +1. That's +3, so that might help. That's +4. We'll go with the feet. So the feet are going to really help with the fabric. Equip the boots. Instead of the vector, can I craft another decent blue? Can I have a blue sniper? But might go with the MP7, you know, because that vector, saying that's only got 25 anyway. Let's do. Should we do a performance? Or should we do a gear mod? Let's do some gear mod. See what that gives us. What we've got left. Just using the pieces we've got left here, guys. Now. And that'll give us bleed resistance plus health. That's not too bad. So I've got a plus health mod. So what I'll do is skill, firearms. I'll put it on. Can I put it on my? It has to go on a chest, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. It has to go on a chest or a back. I'll put it on my chest. So we've got a little bit more health on the chest. But that's certainly going to help out. So we've got some decent weapons. We've got some decent stuff now. We're a lot better on temperature. So I reckon if we head into the DZ now, I'll start heading towards the DZ. We'll see how we get on along the way. So I might just bump into some more NPCs. They might drop some purple gear, or we might get some more yellow. Because obviously, the closer to the DZ you get, the more yellow crafting stuff you get. Which obviously then craft the purple stuff, and the high-end stuff, the yellow stuff, which is what you want. And then the closer you get towards the DZ, the more yellow stuff it starts to spawn. Got a brand new hat, so that's some more temperature. Turn left at some point, it's the end of the road. But with pretty much being all skill now, my skills should come back fairly quickly. Red ads are going to be no problem now. It's going to be when I come up against the yellow ones. That's going to be the main issue. Hope I can get through here. Should be able to. But yeah, welcome guys. If you just joined the stream, welcome. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff, and hope everybody is enjoying their time off work. I know I am. And how's everyone getting on? How is everybody's Christmas? Let me know, guys. We're doing some more food now, which is good. Because we drank a soda now, we should be able to see things lighting up that we wouldn't see before, which is good. Not going down. Usually I would go down to obviously stay warm and find some more stuff, but we're very warm at the minute. We're doing well. We just need to start finding some better stuff now. Now I know there's a lot of stuff around here which is yellow, and I know there's a lot of NPCs around here which could be a problem. These are purple, so he's not going to be a problem. So I'll take this little decorator, which will alert the other guys, but then I will sit behind my turret and try and grab them this way. Get down for that. this is why the turret is so useful. It allows you to be so much more mobile and grab anything that you would need. I mean, it alerts you that anyone is there because it'll just shoot at anyone who's close. I've got my water active. Okay. Well, the soda active should be highlighting some stuff for me. Normally there should be yellow crafting pieces around here like this one. Look, this should be a yellow crafting piece just right next to the DZ. It's not, it's only a blue and green one. Should be yellow. The closer you get to the DZ, the more stuff it usually drops for you. That's yellow, so you can craft the high-end stuff. Over here, the player here. Hello. Where are you hiding from? Who's here? This guy in yellow. He is. I reckon I should be able to take this fella. He unspotted me. Get that one. Don't even. Oh, what? Do you know? You can't have anything, can you? Tea leaf. Absolute and utter tea leaf. Anyway, screw that guy. I'm going in the DZ. That's where you get the good stuff from. This should be yellow. No, blue. Can't believe he just waited for me to take him out and then took it. Come on. But we've got the advanced filter, so I should be able to survive now. We just got to be careful.
Approaching for evac.
So we've got to locate the antiviral straight away, which will give us what we need to craft the gun to get out, which is the flare gun to get out. So take the water, it should highlight these stuff here. So these, the yellow ones, as you'll see, the yellow parts, those are the ones that you need. Sealed caches, don't bother picking up, you want the survival caches. Not that it makes a difference really, because it used to make a difference with the good gear, the survival caches, but it doesn't really make a difference now. So, all. I didn't realise because of the medicine we weren't using.
60 seconds to go.
That's not good. Right, where are our antivirals? They are straight down. That should be good too. Somebody's called in there hunter. That blue gun. You know, the NPCs and the DZ are a lot stronger.
30 seconds.
Will do the job for me. Medicine. Somebody has called in their hunter.
15 seconds.
Up there. Your screen goes all fuzzy like that. Means there's a hunter. I guarantee you if I pulse now, so wait for my pulse to come back, you'll see. It will be up there.
High threat hostile in proximity.
See? High threat hostility in proximity. It'll be up there, look. Use my pulse. I think I'm the MP for the minute. There. He is right there. He knows I'm here. In fact, there's two of them. Them boys don't mess about, I can assure you. I'm getting out of here.
Warning. Infection progressing.
My infection's progressing even more now. 2 hunters sat up there waiting. Tell you what, unless you've got all purple or all yellow gear, you do not want to go near them hunters, I can tell you, because they will take you out real quick. Red absolute antivirals without being spotted. I've got my division tech, which means I can craft my flare gun to call in mine.
Evac, hello, turning to base.
Drop something. Drop some gold. Drop some gold here and water. Ooh. I've only got a blue gun. Takes a little bit longer to kill him, but he's dropped the first life. Before another player comes and robs it again. Yeah. Purple sniper, nice. So I'll keep my I'll keep my AK on my ACR. I'll have that purple sniper, which obviously in the DZ is perfect for distances. Classic M1A as well, beautiful. One of the Division 2's better weapons. Deconstruct that stuff. We definitely need a purple assault rifle now. If we're going to survive in the DZ now and kill NPCs, a purple assault rifle is a must. But we do have the purple classic M1A now, so we should be able to pop some decent headshots with this. But I don't think we've got long. About 25 minutes. Get another water. Let's try and go to a lower down landmark. That's one right here. There's a few landmarks up. Which one's that? The library. That one I can go up to the top. Try and take them from the top. But we've got to risk it now to try and get a decent. No, we don't want that one. I know exactly what that one is, and those big boys are up there, and they do kill you real quick. Certainly don't want to go to that one. Construction site, we'll go down there. Somebody else is building an extraction. The hardest ones as well to try and kill are the hunters. They don't have a lot of health. You can take them out with, you know, a decent bit of strategy, but where you will go wrong with them is you'll get caught out very quickly because they hit like an absolute drop. Right, I'm going to wait for my pulse because I've got a feeling all these are at the top, and if I can try and drag them down the bottom and then go up the top and steal the good stuff, that's the trick behind it. Wait for my pulse.
Warning. Infection levels increasing. Alert. Infection progress halted.
Alright. So if I can try and drag them down, and then I'm going to come out and go up the rope, they won't know that I've gone past them. There you go, you see they'll start running down after me now. And then that's when I can be clever. Leave the turret right here. Let my pulse to come back and I'll know whether they've gone down for sure. Yep, they've definitely gone down. And this button. Great, now they're coming back up. go away. No, that's not gonna do. They're on this floor, I need to be careful.
Warning. Infection progressing.
Right there, pick it up. Stop reloading. Stop reloading. Thank you. Here's one of the boxes. No sealed cache in it. If you want the survival caches, only the bosses drop them and the hunters. Let's wait for my pulse to come back. I think they're only just round this corner to be fair. Yeah, put this here. This should distract them. Oops, that's not good. Yeah, they're all yellow. Fucking them one here. That's not good, that's a boss. Run. Run, 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 run. He dropped a purple in as well. It's hard to try and bottleneck them as well, you know, to try and get them in the right area where you want them. Ow. I can get the turret on top of there and it'll shoot down that one. That will be a plus bonus. With my pulse really. I think I'm safe-ish for you. I've got down the bottom. It's not the worst spot to be in, but it's not the best spot to be in. Oh, it's back. It's back. These are. That'll be why. Come on. Over there. Another one bites the dust. Try not to rush it because these are waiting. He scared the hell out of me. Going down as well. If only I had a purple gun, he'd have been dead. 2 clips ago. Get in there. No, yeah. Yeah. That's a rescue, but get away. He's got another way down there. The boss is still in there, but if I can take this guy out, it's just me and the boss then. Gold. I thought it was a gold piece of gear then. I thought I got really lucky. Where is the boss? so many purple items in there that I need as well, guys. If I can get those purple items now, I'm going to go up for that one. The best way of them money. Definitely better. Might actually be, you know. Might actually be. Easy. Easy.
Warning. Infection levels increasing.
We got 22 minutes now as well. Get around the first 10 feet. Purple recon. Firearms though. Who's coming up here? Take his backpack back as well. Got it.
Just you?
And we got him. Whew. There you go, survival cache, they're the ones you want. Only the bosses and the hunters drop those. But now, if I take my soda, which is the only one left, and now my painkillers have run out,
Warning. Infection
there should
progressing.
be some goodies in here.
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized.
There should be some yellow tools in here, which there is. Come on, show me where the money is. Because obviously that's the reason why you do these landmarks. You do these because they've got all the yellow crafting gear. So once you get the yellow crafting gear, that's when you can get the high-end stuff, and that's when it becomes easy then.
Incoming for evacuation. Stat.
But I don't see any more. Some more tools. Got 3 yellow tools that we've got. Nothing else. No, nothing here. But you can see just how hard it is to try and take out a landmark with limited gear. I mean, I picked up the purple gun obviously after, but with limited blue gear you can see how difficult it is to take these yellows out, but with yellow gear, so much easier. I thought there would be more gear than that.
60 seconds to go.
So we might have to try a different landmark now.
Warning. Infection
I think
levels
that the
increasing.
blockade's quite a hard one. The gas station might be useful. So I'll do the gas station, and then we need to go and craft some gear because I am now out of medicine. I know there is some medicine at the gas station. I think it's on top of the roof. But yeah, we're well on the way to getting out. We just need to find some medicine now. That's the only issue. If we don't find some medicine, there, this could be a good fight here. Got to make sure that I don't get caught out here. I'm going to get the height advantage, I think. Make sure I just cover my back if I need it. These should be yellow tools as well. Yeah, we've got some good tools now. I think I've got this. I should be able to take headshots off and take them out a lot quicker than I would before. Careful, I keep pulsing and I don't get pushed from behind, because as you can see, lots will try and push. Oh yeah, leave my turret back up so that got the height advantage, but it's working out so well for me at the minute. Especially with a grenade on me. Need my turret to come back, I need to come back quick. Come on, turret. Fighters fighting against it. There's so many of them now. I think taking the height advantage would be the best spot, wouldn't you? But apparently not. While they're distracted by my turret, that's when I've got to lay into them, but obviously not catch too many bullets myself. The LMG guy over there is pounding the bullets. I am not in a good spot right here, especially with grenades going off. Best thing I can do is get them to try and lose me. And pick them off from a distance. Spreading out all over the shore now. And now I've got him. Come on. Teleporting behind me there, get over. I've got nothing now, no water, no healing, no nothing. It's not good. It's the only problem, you have to use resources to get resources, and when you don't have them. He's just dropped the purple piece there.
What the fuck is taking so long?
Sure, I tagged him with them like 3 bullets that point. My aim's terrible. No, I didn't want it on the floor. purple iron as well. Whew. I have no idea how, but we're surviving. Purple mask, what's the help on? I'll have to check that. Obviously we don't want to use up our skill, because as you can tell by the skills are keeping us alive right now. Medicine! I can't imagine we've not got a lot of time left now. 15 minutes. I'm gonna have to, that's a skill one, that's good stuff, that's what we need. I'm gonna have to get the flare, and we're gonna have to get extracted as soon as possible. Because 15 minutes is not a lot of time. To get done what we need to get done. Headshot. I think that's all of them. It is, it's gone white now, that's all of them. What a fight that was. Survival cache. I think I'm just going to have to go out and craft the flare gun, do what I can now, and get out, guys. Because we're not going to have enough resources at this rate to even take on the hunter. 15 minutes to get sorted, get a flare gun crafted, get some yellow bits crafted, fight the hunter, and get out. Not long left. But as you can see, you know, I was telling you guys before, it's a challenge. Do you understand what I mean now of how much of a challenge it is? It's so difficult to do. See how water is water's always the one that you get out of it. We definitely need a purple gun. There is no disputing the fact now that I need a purple gun. That blue gun is just not doing it. So, closest hideout. I'm gonna have to go up, yeah. To go past the library. Going past the library in itself is a job because you've got the two big juggernaut guys right there. Might have to go around the opposite way. Because the library is right there. So I think it's the turn before it. I might be alright. Medicine right there. Another med kit. Medicine, a painkiller. It needs to give me actual medicine. It keeps giving me painkillers, and painkillers don't last as long as actual medicine. Got some we're gonna have to get rid of here. Well, the red ones, no problem. We'll get rid of these. Purple ones, not even. These purple ones. It's the yellow ones that are the issue. The turret will take care of most of these. Got some more purple here. That's the road to be caught out in the open. That medicine. Yes. Another sniper rifle full of purple, that might be better than usual.
Warning. Infection progressing.
Got a sword as well.
You're just wasting my time, asshole.
Not very nice, was it? And you're wasting my time. But we have picked up a lot of crafting gear. That's the only plus bonus that I would say for ourselves right now. So this is why you want to stay away from the library, because if you look here, These boys here. Those big boys. Those take a lot to go down. If you haven't got a yellow assault rifle, forget it. Wouldn't even go near them. Because those big boys, they don't mess about. So, let's go in and see what we can craft. But let me know, guys, are you enjoying? What are your thoughts? What are you thinking? Tell me what I should do, what I shouldn't do. Give me some advice, what you're thinking. Because right now, I'm not thinking we're going to make it out alive here. I'm hoping we're going to make it out alive. But I don't know. I'm still 50-50 right now. We've got 2 survival caches, which is a bonus. But so, flare gun, we need to call in our extraction.
Flare gun required for extraction is now detected.
I thought we'd already crafted them. Yeah, I thought we had. Right, we need, yes, a yellow gun, that's what we need. My G36, my baby. There she is, that's what we need. That is what we need. Equip that. And then I need to go back off the... Take off the extended mag for that. Put the extended mag on this. 46 bullets. 46 bullets now in a gold G36 should make all the difference. So that alone has just boosted us unbelievably. Like, and I've still got a lot of fabric now, so I'll craft one more, leave it there. Loads of weapon parts, which we should be able to craft at this rate. Hopefully a yellow sniper rifle, which then will give us the distance on the hunters especially. Obviously we use our division tech properly for crafting. Can I create a gold sniper rifle? Yes, the custom M44, guys. That is the one that you want. That custom M44, 2 shots to the head and you can take out a full yellow. 1 shot will take the armour off, and then the other shot will kill him. So you'll see now, look. The difference in numbers, look, 39k to 46. There's a massive difference, and you'll see now. In fact, what's the purple gear I've got? Right, gloves, backpack, and chest.
Warning.
That's what we need.
Infection is approaching lethal levels.
Right, let's go with a chest. Craft one of those. There we go, and it's a skill one. That is bang on, right there. That's done us some justice. So I'll take the mod off that one, put the mod on that one, get rid of that one. That has just done us a lot of justice right there. We've got some good weapons now. Fabric, weapon parts. This is the last bit now. We've still got 4 division tech, so we've still got a little bit we can use. Fabric, I don't really need clothing right now. You know what, we'll do the pistol, just in case I need to swap to the pistol quickly and take them out. So we've got the yellow pistol. It's fabric I need, so we haven't got enough fabric for that. Right, let's do some bits. Let's have an ACOG scope. We'll put that on the we'll put that on the stability and accuracy on the G36. We'll get a grip. We'll go with the vertical grip. Reload speed on there, that's good. Don't need any of those. We don't need a gun now because we're good for guns. Maybe just some performance. Yeah, performance mod gold one, because it should give us some either extra skill or extra health or something like that. Ballistic shield damage, that's wonderful, because we've got a shield, you know. Shield's going to really help right now. But we've got plenty of guns. We've got some thingies. I'll do a muzzle as well, because we could have done a muzzle, couldn't we? We'll do a compressor. And we should have enough now, guys, to see out the rest of getting extracted. We've got some decent bits now. That's not really any use now, really, to be honest. It was a performance one I wanted, really, wasn't it? I don't need a scope on that because we can just aim with it. But we are looking a lot better than we were before we came in, 100%. And I should be able to take out the NPCs a lot easier now, because that skill, we're quite well rounded skill wise now. So we should be okay to get out, I hope. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to do it. And I've just wasted a medkit. I did not mean to do that. We've not got much life left now, so I reckon we'll go and do the sports centre. Like, you'll see the difference now. Watch this G36 now. When I can actually get the G36. Like, the difference now. Crazy. Don't stand a chance now. Got some painkillers to be able to slow that down.
Alert. Infection progress halted.
Oh, that's a med kit. That's not. It's a soda though. Right, let's go and do the sports centre. Hopefully, completing the sports centre should give us enough time to then get out. How long did we say we had? 8 minutes. I'm going to be cutting it fine here. Let's see what you mean with this sniper rifle now, guys. Watch it in one bullet. If I can land it. Come on.
Warning. Infection has reached critical mass.
Much easier. So if they're at distance now, the sniper shot is so much more useful. That's, do you know what, I might even not have time to do this landmark. Did I see him? Oh, I saw somebody. I know you can get up round the back here. That's what I'm going to try and do. I can see the yellows inside. I'm going to try and hold the top floor and see if I can take them out. The boss will be in here.
Help search!
What's up? They've already busted my turret. I'm sure they're not pushing me. One of them has come up. Right, this is where you've got to be careful now, because if they come up and they're on the same level, they can flank you quite easily. That's not good. I've got one. on either side now.
Got a turret over there.
He's back off, that's just safe. Get out of this window. So you've always got to kind of make sure that you don't get caught out from either side. Go down this way, they're coming up this way though. No, take cover. Thank you. I've got a yellow assault rifle now, pal. It took a lot of my life, but we got it. Got no food either. I don't want to use my med kit because if I do that, it's a waste. Because if I go down, it'll revive me. Hopefully that's a purple I haven't got. Let's just check what purples I have got quickly. Mask, knees and holster. I've got a gold chest plate. Hopefully it's none of them. It's a holster. Is that going to be better than the one I've got? Pick it up. Check it quickly before he comes. It's better on skill. Go on. I'll ping it on. 4 minutes. This is not good. The boss is right there. Hello. Can you put the turret up? Thank you. The boss was like right there. You might actually get in, you know. Teammates, go in. Great. This is not good. This is not good. This is really not good. I'm gonna use the med kit. This is really not good. I think I'm just gonna have to forget that and extract out, guys, because I've only got minutes. I know there's medicine in there, but to take these out, I don't think I'm going to have enough time. Whoa. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to take these out and extract out at the same time. If he comes down, I reckon I can get him, but I don't think he's going to come down now. Hit him in the foot. Whoa, I'm dead. Literally all coming down after me. And I've got some behind me now. That's just great. This is not what I expected was going to happen. I've got 2 minutes to extract out. Can't even get to the extraction zone. I've got a feeling, guys, it's going to go horribly wrong at the end here. I should have just gone straight to the extraction zone and not gone for this last bit. I've got to wait for my pulse to come back now as well to know where they've moved to. if one of these has dropped any medicine, it could be a lifesaver. No medicine. Oh my word. Medicine. That may have just we may just survive with that.
Alert. Engine temporarily stabilized.
I'm gonna have to go straight to the extraction. I haven't got time to wait. I'm gonna have to go to the open one as well, which makes it even worse, and players have all died here. I genuinely haven't got time. If I don't go now and call in that extraction, I don't think we're gonna make it out, guys. I think the virus is gonna kill us. It's make or break. I'm just running for the finish line. I've got no other choice now. But I've got to kill the hunter yet. I'm hoping that these players that have died here left their medicine behind. Have I got any water? Yeah, I've got to use it. Oh, I've already taken one. I'm hoping that the players that have died here have left their medicine behind. If they've left their medicine behind, we're laughing. If they haven't, we're in big trouble. Where did they die? I'm not going to call it in just yet. I'm just going to see if these players... Where's the bodies? Should take me straight to it. Here. No. They haven't left the medicine behind. I don't think this is going to end very, very well. The hunter can come in at any time. I'm going to put that there and then put myself here. This is where I usually sit because he can't come behind me.
We're in the air in 30 seconds. 10 seconds before we're out of here. Returning to base. Over and out.
I think I saw him. I think he's over there.
Armored hostile detected.
15 seconds.
This is the only problem with the hunters now. You've got no idea where he's coming from.
30 seconds.
Warning. Infection is approaching lethal levels.
1 minute to get out.
60 seconds to go.
I'm not going to make it out. Where's the hunter? Don't know where he is. I think I'm gonna die to the infection. I've never got this bad, so I don't actually know what happens after this timer. Never got to this point. It's first for me, this. Even on Division 1 when I used to play, it's a first for me. I don't know whether this is going to kill me or not. 2,
60 seconds
1.
to go.
It did. It did. You cannot be revived at this point. We were that close to getting out, guys. That close. What I should have done is, when I crafted that gear, I should have gone straight to the extraction and extracted out. Because I didn't extract out, the virus is what killed us. But not having medicine for so long was my biggest problem. I just didn't get any medicine. You either get those games where you get a lot of medicine, or you get no medicine. And it was just one of those games where I just couldn't seem to get any medicine. I couldn't seem to get going, you know, and every time I got going, there was something that dragged me down, but 100 normal NPCs killed, 13 veteran, 12 of the yellows, and 2 of the names, so 2 bosses, and obviously our hunter, I didn't even see him. He was there somewhere because our screen was getting all fuzzy, but I didn't even see him. He was probably waiting for me to go towards the helicopter, and he was probably going to jump me, but it's not the ending that I wanted. I wanted us to extract out. I wanted us to
Now entering a safe
do
area.
it and get on with it and
Attention, supply drops
get
detected.
it, but
Coordinates uploaded.
unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be today. I've not beaten my personal best, obviously, back in the day when I used to play it. Nowhere near that, to be honest. Obviously, I used to know exactly what I was doing and where I was going, but it's not happened today. So I think I'm going to have to love you and leave you there, guys, because it's been an emotional ride. I'm getting rather peckish now, so I do need something to eat. So thank you very much, as always, guys. If you have enjoyed, please drop down a massive thumbs up on the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in to Survival for today, for the Christmas special. I should have done it on Christmas Eve, but I was too hungover to do it, so we did it on Boxing Day instead. I hope everybody has had a lovely Christmas. I hope everyone's had lovely holidays. I hope everybody got what they wanted from Mr. Santa Claus. Hope you guys have a lovely New Year, and I will probably leave it until New Year now to do something else. But I'm hoping in the New Year we will have something new to play or something new to focus on, or just something new in general. So thank you, Sentinel. Massive shout out to Sentinel. He's stuck in the whole way through. I hope you saw what it's like to experience the whole survival thing, Sentinel. It's very it's a challenge, major challenge, and like I said, the cold's trying to kill you, the NPCs are trying to kill you, the infection's trying to kill you. There's so many things that are trying to kill you. It's a big challenge. So I hope you guys enjoyed anyway. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to all. Thank you so much, guys. One last time, make sure you drop that thumbs up, make sure you hit that sub button, hit that notification bell on your way out, and I shall see you either in the new year or maybe before then. We will see. But thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Take care. It's been DanielLads1989. Love you, bye.